Actually, at a concert I went to over the summer, this guy and his girlfriend were in like a really bad fight, and he was screaming at her and like kind of hitting her, and so the police actually stepped in, and I got one of the police officers who was around because I felt awful for her, and she like had no defense against it. So I would always just say like try to think of how you would want to be like addressed in that situation if something was happening to you. And if you see like an event out in public and no one's doing anything, I would say do something. Or if you do know someone close to you who's going through like sexual assault or harassment, to definitely try to speak up for that person, because a lot of times they're just too defenseless to do anything.
And she heard something and she didn't like the sound of it. She knew that I was really intoxicated, and she came in and stopped it from continuing. And really, I can't thank her enough for that. I've intervened in situations before, and it's really scary. And if you don't think that you can do it on your own, get help. Call the police, call a friend, call an adult, call an RA.
Guy friends, girlfriends, we go out to different houses and party, and sometimes a friend, I'd notice she'd be drinking a lot, and a guy would start bothering her, and I would be that bystander, and I would yank her out of the situation. I knew she was drunk and she couldn't say yes or say no, so we tended to protect each other.
Because if you have a chance to make sure that someone is not victimized, I feel like that's one of the most important things you can do. I mean, in worst case scenario, somebody doesn't get laid that night, but why don't they just think it over later? It's not going to ruin the course of history if you say something, but it could very well ruin someone's life if you don't.